operations on pointer. Operations on pointer. Which types of operation we can perform on the pointers? First one class, suppose int, int comma int j. There are two pointers. Class, there are two pointers, int asterisk I comma asterisk j. I and j, there are two integer pointers, pointer to integer. Okay, so we can perform, I is a pointer, we can perform some value. This one is true. J is pointer, we can perform this. Class, this one is true, this one is also true, this one is wrong, this one is wrong, this one is wrong, this one is true, this one is wrong, this one is wrong, this one is true. Class, these operations can be performed here, int I and j, basically two I and j, basically two pointers. With a pointer b can add some constant, with a pointer b can subtract some constant, with pointer b cannot multiply some constant, with pointer b cannot divide some constant, b cannot add two pointer variable, b can subtract two pointer variable, b cannot multiply two pointer variable, b cannot divide two pointer variable, b can compare two pointer variable. Of original address of a equal to %u I printf original address of b equal to %u j printf original address C equal to percent U K. Now class, I plus plus J plus plus K plus plus. Printf modified address equal to percent U I printf modified address equal to percent U J printf modified address equal to percent U K. Class, here we have to write, we forget to write here. Here we have to write I equal to address of A, J equal to address of B, K equal to address of C. Basically, these statements should be there. We forget about it, so write this after here class. So what will be the output? int a equal to 10 comma asterisk I. There are two integer variable a and I. A is a ordinary variable, I is a pointer variable. A have value 10, okay, char b equal to a comma asterisk j. Here b and j, there are two character variable. B is a normal variable, ordinary variable, and j is a pointer variable, pointer to character. Okay, here float c equal to 1.5 comma asterisk k. Here c and k both are the variable and both variable are character float type. C is a ordinary variable and k is a pointer variable, pointer to float. So there are total 6 variable a, b, c and I, j, k. A, b, c are ordinary variables and I, j, k are pointer variables. So class, after this line we have to declare I equal to, we have to initialize I equal to address of A, j equal to address of B, k equal to address of C. Here, right here. Okay? Sorry, not there, here basically. Here, it should be here. Okay? After this statement, write this. Write these here. Okay? We forget about. Now printf %da 10 will be printed here. Printf %cb A will be printed here. Printf %f c 1.5 printed here. Now printf original address of A equal to %ui. %u print I, and I has address A. Okay class? So suppose here address is 77770. Original address of B %u print J. Suppose B address is 66660, and original address of C equal to this %u print K, that is suppose address is 44440. Okay class? This line basically here original address of A equal to, this line is copied here, and in place of %u this will be printed. So I will be printed. I have value basically address of A. Suppose address of A is this, so this will be printed here. Address of B is this, suppose, so this will be printed here. Address of C is this will be printed here. Now class, B increment I plus plus, J plus plus, K plus plus. I plus plus semicolon, J plus plus semicolon, see the semicolon, K plus plus semicolon. So here I plus plus, J plus plus, K plus plus are done. I plus plus means I equal to I plus 1. J plus plus means J equal to J plus 1. K plus plus means K equal to K plus 1. It means address is not incremented by 1. Basically, when B increment pointer point to next location of its type. Once again class, when you increment pointer, then it point to next location of its type. Okay, so when I plus plus incremented, I is a pointer variable. When I plus plus incremented, I points to next location of its type. Okay, J plus plus show the next location of its type. Pointer K points to the next location of its type when you increment K plus plus. So what will be the address now? Modified address equal to this %u print K, print I, and this time I becomes 7777 and 2. Here incremented 2 because integer has size 2. Suppose integer has size 2 and I is pointed to integer. When you increment I plus plus, it points to next location of its type. Of its type means integer type, because I is integer. So here 2 byte is incremented here. I plus plus, when you do, here is I, when you do I plus plus, then it incremented to 77772. Why 2? Because I is pointed to integer. That's why when it incremented, it points to next location of its type. Okay, so when incremented to J plus plus, J is a correct pointer to character, so it points to next location of its type, means 1 incremented, because J is a pointer to character, so character has 1 byte. When you increment J plus plus, only 1 byte is incremented. So here output will be class, here output will be 6666. In place of 0 there is 1, because J plus plus operation has done. Okay, now here is K plus plus. After that you print this K plus plus. After that you print this. So printf modified address equal to, in place of %u K will be printed, but K has modified here now. Okay, so K plus plus means it increments next location of its type. So when it increments next location of its type, so next location has address incremented by 4 byte, because k is a pointer to float, and float has size 4. So next location has address incremented by 4. So here will be address k has previously k has address this, now k has address 4 4 4 4 and 4. In place of 0 there will be 4. So this is the output of this, and this is the output of this, and this is the output of this. Okay class? When you increment pointers, then pointers points to next location of their types. Okay class? Of their types. If integer types, it points to next block. Okay, that is the integer type, and since it is integer, then next block address incremented by 2. This is a program on pointers and array. Here void main int a of 7 equal to this. Okay class, int asterisk I comma asterisk j. I has ampersand a of 1 and j has ampersand a of 5. Okay class? So what will be the output of %d j minus I, %d asterisk j minus asterisk I? What will be the output of this program? Okay class, here A is an integer array that has 7 elements. I and j, there are 2 integer pointers. There are 2 pointers. Okay, I has address a of 1. Basically class, this is the a of 0, this is the a of 1, this is the a of 2. Okay, in this way we go to up to a of 6. So this is the a of 0, this is the a of 1. So I has address of a of 1 and this is the a of 1. So this I has this address, and j has address of a of 5. So class, a of 5 is a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4, a of 5. This is a of 5. Okay class, start from a of 0. Compiler always start from a of 0. So here is a of 0, a of 1, this is the a of 1, and this is the a of 5. So I has address from this location and j has address of this location. I has address of this location, j has address of this location, a of 5. So what will be the result? %d, this %d print this, and this %d print this. What will be the result? Here j is a pointer, I is a pointer. Subtraction of 2 pointers are valid. Addition of 2 pointers are not valid, but subtraction of 2 pointer is valid. So here j minus I basically gives the how j is apart from I. So how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically 4 integer apart from j is 4 integer apart from I. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay class, here is a 1 index value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1, here is 4. Output will be 4. Here output will be 4, and here asterisk j signify the address at j. J has address of this location and it has value 70. So 70 minus 70 minus asterisk I. Asterisk give result of this. Okay, asterisk give result at this, at I. So I has address this block and asterisk give value. Asterisk give value at address I. I has address A of 1 and it has value 5. Okay, so output will be 4 and 65. This is the output. Okay class, j minus I, when you subtract 2 pointers, then you will get the result how integer value they are separate. Once again class, this is a program, class, this is a program. In this program, we implement array and integers. What will be the output of this? Class, this is a program. In this program, we implement the concept of array and pointers. Here, A is an array, I and J are the pointers. Okay class? What will be the output of this program? Let us see. int A of 7 equal to 10, 5, 12, 14, 40, 30, 70, 10. There are 7 elements, integer elements in array A. I and J, there are 2 integer pointers. I have value A of 1. Basically class, this is the A of 0, this is the A of 1, this is the A of 2, this is the A of 3, A of 4, A of 5, A of 6. Total there are 7 elements from A0 to A of 6. Okay class? So I has address A of 1. So this is the A of 1. I had address of this location. And J has address of A of 5. This is the A of 1, this is the A of 2, A of 3, A of 4, A of 5. So J has address of this location, not value, address of this location. Okay? Printf %d, this %d print this %d print this. %d always give the signed integer number, signed decimal number. Signed decimal system number. Okay class? %d always gives is used for signed decimal integer number. So what will be the result? J minus I. J is a pointer, I is also pointer. So one pointer is subtracted from another pointer. 2 pointer subtraction is possible, valid. Okay class? When you subtract 2 pointers, then this operation is valid. Subtraction of 2 pointers is valid. So J minus I basically give the how J is apart from I. So this is the J point this location, I point this location, or you can say I has address A of 1 and J has address A of 5. So J minus I gives the result how J is apart from I. So how J apart from I? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 place. J is 4 place apart from I. So here this will give the result 4. This %d print this, that is the 4. Okay? Again, asterisk J. Asterisk gives value at address. J has address of A of 5 and A of 5 has value 70. Here 70 minus asterisk give value at address I. I has address a of 1 and value at a of 1 is at address a of 1 is 5. So here is a 5. Result will be 65. 70 minus 5 equal to 65. So this percent d print this, that is the 4. This percent d print this, that is the 65. So result is 4 and 65. There are 6 elements in array A, and array is an integer array. Okay, there is a one variable I declared here. Okay, for I equal to 0, I is less than R equal to I is less than 6, I plus plus 6 times. This loop executes 6 times. Printf value equal to percent d a of I. Okay class, printf address equal to percent u ampersand a of I. This for loop is closed here and this main block is closed here. Same things here, array and pointers. Array and pointers. Here void main int a of 6 equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. There are 6 elements. Array is an integer array and there are 2 variables int I comma asterisk j. There are 2 integer variable I and j, where I is a ordinary variable, j is a pointer variable. Okay, this is the pointer to integer, j is pointer to integer. Now for j has address of a of 0, base address basically. For I equal to 0, I is less than 6, I plus plus. Here printf percent printf address equal to percent u j. printf value equal to percent d asterisk j. Okay class, asterisk j and j plus plus. For loop is closed here, main block is closed here. Class, there are two programs. In both program, problem is same. Problem is write a program in C to print the array elements and their addresses. So class, here there is an array A. A has dimension 6, size 6, and this array A is initialized. Okay. Here int I is a variable which is used in for loop, so that's why we have declared first I equal to 0, I is less than 6, I plus plus. This loop execute 6 times from 0 to 5. Okay. Printf value equal to percent d a of i. A of I, first time when I is 0, 0 is less than 6, yes, a of 0, that is 10. 10 is printed. When I becomes 1, this I plus plus work in the last of the loop. I becomes I is 0, I becomes 1. Now 1 is less than 6, yes, control go to this line. Here a of 1 is 20, 20 is printed. First printf prints the all elements of array A, and second printf prints the address of each element of address of each elements of array. So here is a ampersand gives the address of this. Okay, ampersand gives the address of this. Ampersand basically gives the address to which it is associated. So ampersand associated is a of I, that's why this gives the address of a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4. So this printf gives the print the value, and this printf print the addresses. Okay class, this for loop is closed here, main is closed here. So in this program we print the elements of array and address of array by in this way. There is no concept of pointer. Here we solve the same problem by using the pointer. Okay class, so this is the array and pointer concept here. In this program we do not use the pointer concept, but in this program we use the pointer concept. Okay class, problem is same in both program. Problem is same. Write a program is in C to print the elements of array and their addresses. So this problem is written here, solved by the pointer. Here void main int a of 6 equal to 10, 20. 6 elements are initialized here in array A. Array is an integer. Int I is a variable used in for loop, that's why we have declared. Okay, asterisk j is a pointer variable, pointer to integer. Okay, and j have initial value ampersand a of 0. A of 0 means this. J has address of this location. J has address of this location, A of 0. This is the 10 is A of 0, 20 is A of 1. So J has address of this location. So J has address, J is a pointer, J contain here address. Okay, I equal to 0, I is less than 6, I plus plus. This loop execute 6 times from 0 to 5. Okay, and for each time this printf executed, this printf executed, and J plus plus. Here printf executed address equal to %u in play. This line is as it is in output, and in place of %u there will be J, and J is a pointer variable. So J print the here J is pointer variable, J contains the address. Okay, J first time contains the address of A of 0, means first block. So address equal to %u, in place of %u this will be printed, and J is a pointer, so here is the address, here address will be printed. Address equal to, here address will be printed in place of %u. So J has address of this block, so here address will be printed. Printf value equal to %d, so value equal to, in place of %d this will be printed. So J has address of first block, A of 0, and this is the asterisk. Asterisk gives the value at address. So J has address this first line, and value at this address is 10. So here 10 is printed, and here address is printed. Here J plus plus, J is incremented, J is a pointer, J plus plus. When you increment pointer, it point to next location of its type. When you increment J is a pointer. When you increment J point to next location, J point to next location of same type. So J will be here. When J will be printed, this address will be printed. Address from here is printed here, and asterisk of J gives the 20. In this way, when loop exit, this program print the all elements of array and their addresses. Okay class, so this program and this program, both program solve the same problem. Problem is write a program in C to print the elements of an array and their addresses. So here we do not use the pointer concept, here we use the pointer concept. Okay class, so here array and pointer, both concepts are implemented here. Using pointer, we print the array elements and their addresses, and here pointer is not used. Problem is same. In previous program we implement the concept of array and pointers, where we print the elements of an array and their block addresses. Okay, here another problem, that is array of pointers. Class, we know the array of integers, we know the array of characters, we know the array of float, we know the array of long, we know the array of double. Like the same way, we can have also array of pointers, which means array of addresses. So class, here there is a problem, there is program void main int a of 5 equal to this. There are 5 elements stored in array A is an array. There is another array B which is declared here, but this is array of pointers. Okay class, this is the array of pointers. Here is an asterisk. Class, int asterisk B of 5. So this is the normal array, this is the array of pointers. and int I is a variable used in for loop. That's why we declare it here. For I equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus, b of I equal to m% a of I. Class, in this loop, address of a of I is assigned to b of I each time. When I is 0, 0 is less than 5, so first time when I is 0, a of 0, m% a of 0 is assigned to b of I. This is the address, class. This is array A, in which value 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Another array B, there is an array B which contains the address. This is the array of integers and this is the array of addresses, or you can say array of pointers. Okay class, here m% a of I is assigned to b of I. When I is 0, here will be 0, m% a of 0. This is the address of this block. This is the address of this block. This is the address of this block. So here class, m% a of I, m% gives the address to which it is associated. So this m% is associated with a of I, and first time I have value 0. So m% a of 0 gives the first block address, that is this, and this address is assigned to b of 0. This is the b of 0 here stored. Class, this is the b of 0, b of 1, b of 2, b of 3, b of 4. This is the a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4. Okay class, so here this address is assigned to b of 0. When I becomes 1, 1 is less than 5, yes, address of a of 1 is assigned to b of 1. Address of a of 1 is this, and this is assigned to b of 1 here. So this is contained here. When loop exit, all address of these blocks, these addresses are assigned to in array B. Okay, so address of array A, addresses of elements of array A are assigned to array B. Okay, when loop finished, when control exit from this loop, addresses of each block of array A is assigned to array B. Now we are going to print the addresses. Now we are going to print these addresses here. I equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, printf %u b of I. B of I has address of a of I. Okay, so b of I has addresses of a of i's element. So these addresses will be printed. These addresses will be printed here. But in next printf, we use %d, and here we use asterisk. So asterisk makes value. Asterisk gives the result at address this. Asterisk gives the value at address this. So asterisk gives the value at address this. So this has address value 10. So here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 will be printed, and here 130, here 1032, here 1034, here 1036, 1038. So these are the output. Okay class, these are the output. So here we see the concept of array of pointers, a array in which all elements are pointers, or you can say a array in which all elements are addresses. So this is B array is an array of addresses. or you can say array of pointers. And array of pointers is declared like this. Array of pointer is declared like this. Int asterisk b of 5. There is no bracket here. Concept is pointer to array. Class such as pointer to character, pointer to integer, pointer to double, pointer to float. Class here pointer to array. Pointer to array. We have already learned about pointer to integer, pointer to character, pointer to float. Like the same way, there is a pointer to array. Okay class? Here we study about int asterisk a, char asterisk b, float asterisk c. We have already learned about these three concepts: int asterisk a, char asterisk b, float asterisk c. Okay class? This is pointer to integer, pointer to character, pointer to float. We have already learned about it. Like the pointer to integer, pointer to character, pointer to float, there is also pointer to array. And this pointer to array is declared like this. It's declared like this. This is the point. B is a pointer to array. Class, B is pointer to array. Here class, we will study about these concepts. Some of them has already know. Here A is a pointer to integer, B is a pointer to char, C is a pointer to float. Like the same way, here double asterisk here show the double pointer, but technically it is incorrect. There is no double pointer. Basically it is pointer to integer. So D is a pointer to integer. So this is the pointer to pointer. Like pointer to integer, pointer to character, pointer to float, there is also pointer to pointer. Okay class? So D is a pointer to integer. Here E is a pointer to array. There is a bracket, there is a square bracket, and there is a small bracket. So and there is an asterisk before E. E is a pointer variable, pointer to array. Okay class? This is the pointer to array. When class you remove small bracket from here, then it will be the array of pointers. Okay? When you drop the small bracket from here, then it becomes the array of pointers. But when you apply here small bracket, then this E is pointer to array. Okay class? Here is F. F is a pointer here. F is a pointer to function. Okay class? F is a pointer to function. F is a name. This is the return type of function, and this is the types possible argument. This is the types of possible argument. Okay class? So this is the pointer to function. And struct book asterisk G. G is a variable of structure, but this is the pointer, and this is the pointer to structure. So class, we have studied about pointer to integer. A is a pointer to integer, B is a pointer to character, C is a pointer to float. We have already learned about A, B, C, which are pointer to integer, pointer to character, and pointer to float. Like the ABC, there is also pointer to pointer, pointer to array, pointer to function, and pointer to structure. and this is the pointer to array. We have already studied about these four concepts. First four concept is already finished. Now we are here, and this is the pointer to array. So this is the program pointer to array. Okay class, here A is the array of integer which has 5 elements. Okay, and here is a b is a pointer to array. There is a bracket. If you draw bracket, then it becomes array of pointers, but here is a small bracket, then b is a pointer to array. And here is a c variable which is also pointer, but it is pointer to integer. Okay class, so A is a array, B is a pointer to array, and C is a normal pointer. Okay, now C is a pointer, and C have A, say C equal to A, and A is a name of array. When you supply name of array, it gives the base address. Okay class, here A is a array in which value 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and this is the array name A. And class, this has a overall address 1040. Suppose 1040 is a overall address. So this is the overall address. This overall address becomes the first block address. This is the first block, and it becomes the first block address. That is also called base address. Okay class, when you assign array name, then it gives the address. Array name always gives the address. Okay, always give the base address. So this is the base address. Overall address becomes the first block address, which is called the base address. When you supply array name, it gives the base address. So C equal to A, which means base address of array A is given to C. C has address of first block address of array A. And B equal to %A. %A is basically this. This is the %A. Okay class, overall address is basically %A. So here %A assigned to B has 1040, and C has also 1040. Right now we are going to print %U. This %U print C, this %U print B. We use %U because %U is used to print the unsigned decimal number system. Okay, unsigned decimal number system is printed by %U. So %U print the unsigned decimal number system. Okay, and this is this %U print this, and address is unsigned decimal number system. That's why we apply %U to print the address. Okay, %U. This %U print this %U print B. And C has base address of A, first block address of A, that is 1040. So here 1040 will be printed. B have overall address of A, that is also 1040. So here also there is a printed 1040. So output is same. Here is 1040, here is 1040. Okay class, right now here B incremented this pointer variable. So this becomes B++. B incremented C pointer variable, C++. Now what will be? When you increment C++, and C has address this, C has address this, B has this. When you incremented C++, when you increment a pointer, then it points next location of its type. So when you incremented C++, it points to this. This is the C++. when you increment a pointer, it points to next location of its type. So first time C is here and second time C points to this. Okay class? Now what will be in case of B? Here is a B plus plus and B has this. When you increment B plus plus and B is a pointer to array, when you increment pointer to array, then it show the next array of same type. So this is the next array of same type. There are 5 blocks, there is 5 blocks. Each block size is 2 byte. Each block size is 2 byte because of integer. Okay? So when you increment C plus, when this is the C is a normal variable, normal pointer variable. When you increment normal pointer variable, then it point to next location of same type. So currently it points the address of this block. Next time when increment, it points to address of this block. But when you increment, B is a pointer to array. But when you increment pointer to array, it point to next array of same type. So it points here, B plus plus points this. Okay class? Because B is a pointer to array and C is a normal pointer. So when you increment a normal pointer, it points to next location of its type. When you increment pointer to array variable, it's point to next array of same type. Okay class? So it's point to this. And class, here is a address 1040 plus 104, here incremented plus 2, here incremented plus 2, here incremented plus 2, here incremented plus 2. When next array will be, which is also incremented by plus 2. So here is a 1048, here will be 1050, because array occupy the space in memory contiguous manner. So next array will be after this array. So here is a 1048, here also here plus 2 incremented, because this is the integer array, this will be also integer array. So here is a 40, here is a 1048. So next array will be 1050. It started from 1050. This is the base address or first block address, and this is the overall address of another array. Okay class? C is a normal pointer, B is a pointer to array. When you increment normal pointer, it points to next location of same type. But when you increment pointer to array, it points to next array of same type. So class, here B give the overall address of A to B. When you increment B plus plus, it has address of next array of same type, or previous type of array. So it points to next array of same type. Okay, so overall address will be there. So class, this is also finished. We have studied about pointer to array. We have already learned this. We have already learned this. We have already learned this. Okay, now we are going to implement pointer to function and pointer to structure.